guys and welcome back to my channel. And today's video is going to be another project pan update. So I just filmed a project pan update before this, and that one was honestly so just sad and not like depressing, but like it was definitely a little disappointing and demotivating. Yeah, that's what I was thinking of. But then I decided to do this project pan update, which is obviously a lot more exciting because, spoiler alert, I finished a lot of products, almost half of the products. I didn't do an exact count to be very honest, but yeah. Here today I'm going to share with you a skincare project pan update, which is a lot more exciting. And if you haven't been keeping up, or if you're new to my channel, or maybe you didn't watch the last project pan, I think this is the first update. The last one was like an introduction. So it's called the 25 by Christmas project pan, which I believe I saw a couple of YouTubers, like a couple of project pan YouTubers do. Most of them were all American. I don't think any Indian is doing project pans, and especially not this kind of project pan. But yeah, I'm really excited to be doing it here. And basically I gave myself 25 weeks, so I started the project pan exactly 25 weeks before Christmas. So I'm able to use up 25 products in 25 weeks, and we're kind of on the 1/3 mark here. So 2 months into doing the intro, I'm here to tell you how many things I finished up. And again, like I mentioned, I finished up almost half. So if you're excited to see what those things are and what I still have to use up, please keep on watching. And obviously, if you're new, definitely make sure that you subscribe, and also hit on the bell button, which is next to subscribe button, because that way you'll get to know every single time I post a new video. But with that out there, now let's dive right in and get started. And let's talk about first the things which I haven't used up, and then I'll tell you what I've used up, because I'm also going to do kind of a short empties review on them. So yeah, let's dive right in and get started. um, First, let's talk about this that comes to my hand. It's the Miniso Green Tea Shining Skin Peeling Gel. Now, the reason I have not been able to use this up yet is mainly because I don't tend to use these a lot. Just in general, I have like two or three in my collection, three, I believe, if I'm also including this one, but I just don't end up using them. They're basically something, it's like a physical scrub, but not as harsh and abrasive as a physical scrub. It's more gentle, and you can use this, I think, 2 or 3 times in a week. I would not recommend you use it more than that. I know I have done it in the past. I've said in the past that you can use this every day. Do not use it every day. So yeah, I just don't end up using these a lot. So I guess I have to like keep reminding myself every once in a while that okay, you have it, you have it, you have to use it, you have to use it. So yeah, that was that. Moving on, next I have two toners. I have the Toli Moly AC controlled toner, and I have the Avon Nutra FX mattifying toner. This one is like super duper old. This one, honestly, I don't know when it's gonna go bad, so I just want to like use it up as soon as possible. And I've actually been using this and loving this quite a bit recently. If you've seen my recent like skincare routine videos, you would see this product, and this is the one that I am using. I know it doesn't look like much because honestly, this bottle is huge, and like with toners, you need the tiniest bit of product. So I want to say I will be able to use both of them up in the next 4 months, but I can definitely tell you that at least I'll be able to use either of them, if not both. Uh, so yeah, let's see. I'm hopeful, but I can't say. Or maybe something I can do is I can use like this in the morning, and then this I can use at night, because this one also does have a salicylic acid. It's like way down on the ingredients list, but there is salicylic acid in it, so I could use this maybe as like an everyday chemical exfoliation of sorts. So yeah, maybe I could start incorporating toner in my nighttime skincare routine and do that. So like morning and then night. Let's see. I'm hopeful again. Moving on, next, similar to the toner, I also have an emulsion. This is the Toli Moly AC Control Emulsion, and again, like you can tell, I haven't been using this a ton, but there is like a little bit of product which I have used. I sometimes use this as my nighttime moisturizer. If my skin is not like super dry, I will use this as my nighttime moisturizer. And just like quickly let me talk, because I did end up putting a lot of nighttime moisturizers in this product pan, mainly because these are all going to go bad very soon. This one I have a little bit of an exciting update to share, because I feel like I will definitely be able to use this up. uh, the it's gonna like completely wash it out, like the sunlight and everything, but this one is like halfway done. It's like half empty, so I do see myself using this up for sure. But the Miniso ginseng cream, this has a lot of product, like a lot of products. So this one, and again this one, I'm not really sure. I feel like I should at least be able to use either of them, if not both. So yeah, this one I feel like, even though it is in the project, it's not gonna like expire that soon, but this is gonna expire in Feb. So if I'm able to use it up before Feb, it's like I'm safeguarding myself, if you know what I mean. So yeah, again, let's see. Moving on next, this one. Let's talk about this. I use this every single day. You've seen it in a couple of my skincare routines as well. But I can't tell how much more product is left in this, because the tube is like, even though it's white, it's opaque. So even if I hold it in the sunlight like this, I will not be able to tell how much is left in this. So I think I should be able to use it up, because I literally use it every single day, guys. I use it every single day and I've still not been able to use it up. So if you're planning on investing in this, definitely go ahead and do that, because I've been using this like literally for like 6 months now. uh, this lasts a very long time, very long time. I was not expecting that. I was definitely hoping and expecting that I will be done with this, but I haven't. It's not done yet. Moving on next. Now this is actually, so I used up the Rimmel, the makeup remover completely, and this that you see inside is actually the Clinique makeup remover, because the Clinique makeup remover has a pathetic packaging. It's like open. It's open. So I mean, it is difficult for me to put like pour product on my cotton pad and use it like that. So I end up like transferring the product into this. So this one is actually over, the Rimmel one. And if you want a quick mini review, I've been basically using both of them just all over my face to like remove all of my makeup, because these are both bi-phase like oil-based makeup removers, which are typically meant again for the eyes and the lips only. But if I just use it for my eyes and my lips, I'm not going to be able to use it quickly. And because it was in my project pan and because I wanted to use them up as soon as possible, I used them like all over my face with a cotton pad. This one, the Rimmel one, burns the eyes. So that was another reason why I used it on my face and obviously on my lips also. This one, the Clinique one, I actually liked. So yeah, it is very expensive for what it is. You can easily buy like the Neutrogena eye makeup remover, and again, considering the fact I didn't like the packaging, I would honestly tell you, like, if the Neutrogena one has the same packaging, so see if you have like some bottle in which you can like decant your product. But the Neutrogena one is so much more inexpensive, and I think it comes with more product also. This is 125 ml. I think that one is 200 ml. I'm not sure. So go for the Neutrogena one. Go for the Garnier oil, like oil infused makeup remover or bi-phase. I'm not sure what the name is. You don't need to get the Clinique one. I mean, if you have the money, go ahead and buy it. The Rimmel one actually burns the eyes. So yeah, I mean, if you call yourself an eye makeup remover, that too a gentle eye makeup remover, and then if you burn the eyes, not worth it. Not worth it. Again, this one I will use up. I'm pretty sure, I think by the time maybe you watch the video, I will have already used it up also. Maybe I'll leave like a note on the description box for you. So that was that. Moving on to the last two products, the Dot & Key knee and elbow retexturizing serum. Again, I sometimes just forget to use this, so I like keep it in front of me on like my skincare cabinet to make sure that I remind myself every time to use this. So I think I should be able to use this up by the next update, if not by the end of the project, because yeah, I don't think this has a ton of product. If I use it for like 2-3 weeks regularly every single day, I think I'll definitely be able to use up the whole thing. So optimistic about that. The Unlock Mixify Clarifying Face Mask is one that again, I don't reach for this much, to be very honest. So I feel like if I use this once in a week, and then if I use like a charcoal face mask. So like every 3 days, if I alternate between the two, I feel like I think I'll be able to use it not by the next update, but definitely by the end of the project. Again, hopeful and optimistic. Let's see. But yeah, those are the only products which I have not been able to finish up yet. Everything else I've finished up, you guys. Everything else. So just let me do like a quick rundown, and then I will share with you my empties review on all the products. I shared the Dot and Key underarm serum. I don't know what this is called. Underarm color correction serum, something like that. I shared a review of this in an empties video, so I'm not gonna go over that again. That video is gonna go up sometime soon, I hope. So yeah, I did end up finishing that up. So just letting you know that. And by the way, I also forgot to I didn't forget actually. I put it in the wrong place. So the L'Oreal sunscreen mist that I had, I ended up putting that in my empties bin instead of putting it with the project pan empties. And again, that also I mentioned in an empties video. So I did end up finishing that up. I just misplaced it and put it in the wrong place. So I did end up finishing that as well. The Kaya Purifying Cleanser and the Biotique Pineapple Face Wash. Both of these are empty. Another face wash is the Avon Purifying Cleanser, the Carbon Cleanser. I'm not going to give you an empties review on this one because I've honestly been talking about this so much. So if you watch like any of my previous empties videos, I'm sure you're going to see it there. And I've spoken about it there, so I'm not going to talk about it again. The Plum Green Tea Toner also I ended up finishing up, and I've mentioned this in like so many skincare routine videos. If you're a beginner and you want to get into chemical exfoliation, you might probably not know this, but this has around 1% glycolic acid. So if this does not burn on your skin, I know this does burn on some people's skin. If it burns on your skin, I won't say that it's not meant for you as a chemical exfoliant. I feel like make sure that you're not overusing this, because if you're overusing this, you're also over exfoliating. So I think it's a good product. It's not something I would personally repurchase, but if you are a beginner to skincare in general, if you're a beginner to chemical exfoliation, maybe you would want to check this out. So yeah, that was that. Uh, Juicy Chemistry Argan Rose and Camellia Seed SPF serum. So this I put in my body moisturizers and I just ended up using it that way. Would not repurchase this. Depending on if you want, like if you're placing an order on Juicy Chemistry, you want a serum SPF. I would not use this for my face at all as an SPF, because I mean it doesn't even mention like how much SPF, like 15, 20, 30, 50. And then again, with something like this, I don't know how much of product you actually need to get adequate SPF protection. So you can use this for your body, mix it in with your body lotion, not for the face. I wouldn't personally repurchase it. The Body Care Anti-Blemish Face Pack, again, I use this kind of like, again, like I mentioned with the Mixify one, I would like use it alternatively with a charcoal or like a carbon no, with a charcoal face mask, not a carbon face mask, with a charcoal face mask. And I ended up using this up completely. You can see a little bit like towards the walls and everything, but otherwise it's done. I've used it up completely. Okay, let me quickly mention an empties review on these two. The Biotic Pineapple Face Wash was okay. It was not like I mean I like to say this, it was not miraculous or life changing, but it wasn't that bad either. It was just like an okay morning cleanser to use, and yeah, that was that. An affordable morning cleanser, but yeah, wouldn't repurchase it, wouldn't recommend it. But then again, it's affordable if you like to buy Biotique, even though I mean they don't mention the ingredients, which is something that does bother me, so keep that in mind. But yeah, it's like getting super hot, and honestly I'm like always sitting on the floor for my videos, so I'm getting like cramps. So let's quickly breeze through the rest of these. The Kaya Purifying Cleanser, really like it. It's a great chemical exfoliation face wash. I would report Would I repurchase this? Yeah, I think I would repurchase this, and I would also recommend it. Great product. Lotus Intense Sunblock Spray. This is a Lotus Spray sunscreen. I was expecting it to be like a water, like a sunscreen mist, or like a something like that. And I bought this like a long time back. But it's like a lotion. It's like a watered down lotion. Would not recommend it because it's very difficult to like get like for you to like massage it for it to get absorbed into the skin. It takes a while and it's a little difficult, so I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't repurchase this. I don't exactly like regret buying it, but not a purchase that I am very proud of. Let's just put it like that. The APS Cosmeto Food. This is like a micellar water again. It's supposed to be like good for like travel and everything, so you can just spray your face with it and then wipe with a cotton pad. I liked it, but then again, I'm over micellar waters. I'm over yeah, micellar waters, and then these kind of makeup removers I'm honestly over. I've made a complete switch and gone to like balms and cleansing oils and stuff. So yeah, and then these are the last two products. The Toli Moly banana sleeping bag. I've spoken about this so many times. It's a great like thick moisturizer for like if you have dry skin, if you love the scent of bananas. A great winter time moisturizer. I do have one already. Another one which I'm going to probably focus on after I finish the ginseng cream and the Garnier moisturizer and the lotions and everything. I guess I'm gonna go to the second one and I'm gonna finish that up also. So yeah, that was that. And then last but not the least, the Unlock Mixify anti-acne serum. Again, you've seen this in so many nighttime skincare routines. I was really trying hard to use this one up, and I did. I would not recommend this, to be very honest, because I don't think it's like good enough for chemical exfoliation. You can like barely see any difference, like barely see any difference. So I don't think there's any point, and obviously I wouldn't repurchase it myself. And last but not the least, there is one product which I actually haven't been able to use up yet. It's the Kiehl's Midnight Recovery Concentrate. I actually cannot find it, which is why I cannot show it to you, but I can tell you I haven't used it up yet, and I've lost it. I don't know where it is. I have to go look for it. But yeah, that is it. Those were all the products that I did use up and I didn't use up, and that was my 25 by Christmas project pan update. I asked you guys on my Instagram, and I believe I asked you here in YouTube also in my intro as to how often you want to do the updates, and I came to a conclusion after getting all the responses that I think 2 months would be a good enough time. I wouldn't want to do an update every single month, but I think 2 months is a good enough time. So I will do another update like end of November, I believe. Yeah, no, beginning of November. Sorry, end of October, beginning of November. I'll do another update, and then you will see the finale on Christmas. So yeah, that is it. I hope that you enjoyed watching this video. Make sure you subscribe, follow me on my Instagram, all of that. But yeah, thank you so much for watching, you guys. Until next time, bye. Bye.